Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. So, question of the night. Is Spencer Cassadine dead on General Hospital? Now, for the people that may or may not know, Nicholas Chavez has been offered a role on a Netflix show. I can't remember exactly what the name of the show is, but he's on there, so he's going to be doing that for a while. So, today was pretty much his last day. I don't personally think they're going to kill him off. But a lot of fans are listening to this thinking, could they possibly recast him? Now, my money would sit there and say probably not because of the fan base that he has, that stupid name that I can't stand saying, but just for the sake of this conversation, I'll say Sabrina, huge fan base, so most likely they won't do it. But let's be honest, this is an opportunity, and it can only go uphill from here. I would not put them recasting him off the table. And we're going to be sitting here talking about all the shows: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless. Um, as you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button. Really, really, really does help. Okay, so let's sit there and do a quick roll call. LaShant is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Double C is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Meat Cobb is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Darby is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Take this off. Cherry Ice Cream is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Where's my damn music at? Melly Melma Hurricane, how you doing tonight? We have a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot to talk about. I gave General Hospital their props. I'm doing well, Cherry Ice Cream. I'm doing well. I stayed up a little bit too late. I think it was the caffeine that really got me, and I woke up too late. So hopefully tonight I can sit there and actually try to get some sleep. But Duan's in the chat. What's good, Duan? After this live stream, I'm probably just gonna run up head and sleep. Yes, Lashanta. I gave GH his props. I gave GH his props. You know me. I'm very harsh on GH. More harsh than the other shows. What's good, Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ? Um, I'm more harsher on GH than any other show. But my expectations are higher because I've seen what it's able to do. And today, it exceeded them. So I'm very happy about that. Y&R, to me, was second best. I guess B&B would be third best. Double C would have been much more better if they would have sat there and tied her up. How did Esme even tie Trina up? She whooped her ass. Duan, that's what happened. She whooped her ass. But I like I said, I give Trina props because even though she lost that first fight, she was like MacGyver. Okay, she was able to get out the restraints and everything like that and save what you call at the last minute. I told you don't ask me, Carly. I give you your points. I give you your points. I give you your points. Kyrie's the one and only. We got a lot to talk about, my friend. We got a lot to talk about. Ava, hands bleeding, dodging bullets, normal part of Sunny. And now, exactly. And that's the thing. Lil Avery is going to go from thinking about firecrackers and stuff to one day realizing, hey, when I was little, they weren't firecrackers. They were bullets. Autumn, when you want to say we just didn't see the first fight. Yeah, but we can all guess what happened. Ronnie Ron, how you doing tonight? Honestly, Albert, when Sonny says someone knows security, I was thinking of Jason, did all of that. Cause yeah, exactly. I said the same thing, Autumn. I said the same thing in my review. I was like, if anyone knows how Sonny's going to operate, it's going to be Jason. Exactly, Dewan. We didn't see it, but we know what wound up happening. Yes, Carice. um, all I know is that I'm going to go off on both Spencer and Lois. Oh, Carice. What am I going to do with you, my friend? What am I going to do with you? You think so, Mackay? You think so? And Carice can think so too. Ron says, Albert, what the F is Chad's problem? Why go after Johnny like that? I think he was actually trying to spare Johnny. That's your take on it? I think he was actually trying to spare Johnny of all the pain that he went through when he lost Abby. This is what happens when you go into the Damaris. Laura B's in the chat. How are you doing tonight? But I agree with that, Lashanta. When Nina was like, "Oh, you blew up my life," I was like, "No, boo, you blew up your own life." Curry says, "I'm already riled up. Lois fans on Facebook on my stream. I'm going to be way worse. I'm furious. Furious. Oh, okay, that's kind of strong, but okay. But I'm sorry. What? Why shouldn't Olivia never forgive Lois? Very curious about that, Cherry Ice Cream. I wanna hear your take on it. I wanna hear your take on why you think that. So, Kyrie, when I say Autumn says, "Oh, and Albert, I don't think Spencer is really dead at all." And Albert, Olivia is a shrew of a wife. Like you kept quiet about Nina's secret because you didn't want to hurt Sonny, but you let Ned keep. Exactly, Autumn. Exactly, Autumn. It's so good to have you back in the chat. How you doing tonight, Crystal? Exactly, LaShanta. There we go. Because everything, Terry Screen says, because every she told Lois was, because every she told Lois was wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chad and Johnny about the Marazar. I mean, like I said, yeah. Well, okay. Kyrie says, now what do we have to talk about? Oh, I mean, you don't have to talk about anything. I was watching the stream yesterday, Kyrie, so I saw all the craziness that ensued. That's all. I was too tired to participate in the stream, but I did watch all the all the craziness that ensued. And you know what I'm talking about too, Kyries. But since I saw it, yeah, I'm talking about before. You know what I'm talking about, Kyries. The minute that Jess was like, "Oh Lord," you know, Autumn says for some reason that did not do by the way Olivia should be the one tearing into Nina because Ned was getting blamed for SEC's secret. Olivia just let Ned continue to take the heat. Like, exactly. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's like, when I saw it, I was like, oh Lord. The minute that Jess was like, oh Lord, here we go. I already know. I know, I saw that part too. I saw that part too, Juwan. Yeah, I know. I watched the episode. Why are you telling me? Okay. What's your take on Pauline and Chanel at the pub? I really did not care about that scene at all, Ron. I really didn't care. And I actually talked to Chanel. And here's the thing, it's really funny too, because Kyrie's kept making a remark about how Chanel always says, Mama, Mama. And after a while, that shit actually started to annoy me. That is really started to annoy me. I was like, yo, this chick is mad annoying. Darby says maybe Olivia didn't want Dante to grow up to be like his father or be in Sonny's world. Lois had the luxury of watching Olivia's life from the outside. I get that, but I'm just saying though, like, everything that Lois said was true. Like Dante, like, did get shot. Exactly, Daria. It's just annoying. But like Dante did get shot because Olivia did sit there and lie. So let's not sit there and try to act like what Lois said wasn't true. Korea says I had to defend my girl. Melanie Spy Quick is a great kid, but I'm not gonna let Melanie be scared away. She's amazing. Duane says, so is Danny a good man or am I missing something? He is not a good man. I don't know. No, I still say that Danny's a scumbag. No, no, Danny's a scumbag. He's a scumbag, Duane. Bobby says, what is who he claimed that was his favorite. Okay, I'm gonna sit there and say something. See, this is why Tyrese is always gonna be my guy for life. You're wrong, but you're always gonna be my guy for life. All right, I'm gonna sit there and say something about that. I wasn't gonna sit there and say it on your live stream. Here we go. Here we go. It is Ron. It's very annoying. 1 second. I'm not ignoring anyone. I promise. And you know what? You know what? No, never mind. I'll say it exactly. Exactly, Makai. Kyrie's is always gonna be my guy. Oh no, no, no. I was just gonna sit there and say you're wrong. That's all. But you're my guy then. I was distracted for a second. I might have missed something. His. I'll wait till Jess gets in the live stream, and then I'll say what I'm my take on it. Yeah, I'll. Debbie says I would make a poll on your shorts. Is Danny a scumbag? Yeah, it's a scumbag. I don't need to make a poll to sit there and state out the obvious. And a coward too. Did I not forget that? Ron says, Albert, you and Kyrie better start a hashtag. Danny's a scumbag. Well, the problem with that, Ron, is that he doesn't think that he's a scumbag, and I do. Kyrie says your take on what last night, back and forth. Yes, Kyrie, that's what I want to wait till Jess got in the chat. So I'll say this when she gets here. But yes, General Hospital is actually really great. Um, it's actually pretty damn amazing. Yeah, I give her that treat. I give you that. There you go, Duane. Exactly, LaShanta. I was here for it. Oh, I was so here for it. Love my girl Esme, LaShanta. She's a force of nature and she cannot be stopped. But Trina did her thing. It was, here's the thing. Part of the stuff was giving me like very Lifetime vibes, but I was here for it. It was good, Valerie. God says, how did Carly get Tracy? I must have missed a scene. I had to get back to work. Hmm. I don't know. You know what, Darby? That option's actually still on the table. Dolly, what's good, Dolly? Chris says, in a way, I'm going to blame you. You turned against that little boy and made him my soul string responsibility. Albert, you changed the game again. No, Kyrie, you changed the game. I forgot what I was going to say now. In some ways, he's not entirely wrong. LaShawn, hope Logan, Thomas, Forster didn't have any interruptions. I hope they do not have any tomorrow. And how you doing tonight, LaShawn? Queen of the South, how are you doing tonight? Well, yeah, no, Kyrie. I'm gonna say it when Jess gets in the chat. I'll say it when Jess gets in the chat. Oh, where the hell's my damn music at? I'm waiting for something. Queen of the South, it is really good to see you again. If I have not said that enough. Ron says, and Kyrie's also started a petition for Danny being a scumbag and a coward. I don't think that he agrees with me for some odd reason. I think mostly because Kyrie's is actually trolling me, which is fine, You know how I do about my Katie baby, because she's baby. LaShanta says Zende is hitting on my nerves. My whole thing is I don't think that Zende actually did anything wrong today. He came over there for business work, and RJ act like he didn't want to give him the time of day. I'm like, what are you doing? Freddie says I still don't get how Finn was so dumb. Duan, which Finn are we talking about? Okay, all right. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Why were you taunting me? You were taunting me, Albert. You were taunting me on purpose. That's not nice. Hey, everybody.
I'm not a nice person. Despite what Lady J always says and says, I'm not a nice person.
I'm saying that. I was like, he's doing this on purpose. When I watched her live and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch tomorrow. She gonna handle her. She ain't gonna get beat up. No. But when I seen her duct tape, I started crying. And then I seen her come back. I was like, yes, my girl. Yes. Handle that ass. Yes. Yes. So I had to come and talk less.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
You were just doing my girl so bad. Queen as. I was like, he gonna say that one more time.
Is that
One more
listen?
time.
Listen, Esme is a force in nature, and she will not be stopped. And I'm here for it. Here
Well,
for
looks like
it.
she's swimming in the water right now with the fishies. So she's currently stopped for, at least temporary. I'll take that. She can take Spencer with her for a while. That's fine too. Ain't nobody crying. Hey, everybody. Sorry.
No. You gotta introduce yourself for some of the new people though. But I don't want
Oh,
to
hey,
your
hey
name.
everybody. My name is Twerry. I'm Twerry Babes, GH Page. Mr. Kyrese got me connected to not Kyrese, got me connected to Albert, and Albert's been mentoring me on starting lives and doing all things reviews. So I'm really, really humbled and thankful that he just popped me in here real quick.
Listen, when
But
you
he
when you said
knows
that
he
you
was
were someone,
antagonizing me.
yeah, I know. I did that specifically for Twirly. Not just because of you.
I
You're
felt
just
it.
that
I
amazing.
felt it. I felt it. But hey, everybody, how y'all doing? How you doing today, Albert?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you?
I cannot complain. I was about to start. We're actually working on my notes for my show. I was taking your ideas to mind when I was doing it, and then I said, I seen your live pop up, and I was trying to get done before your live, so I could jump in here and be like, so, what about that fight, huh? Yeah, you said that Esme was just going to run through Trina. Well, no running through.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
listen,
saying.
I can admit when I'm wrong. What's good, Justin? What's good, Jen? Thank you for joining. I can
Hey,
admit when I'm
Laura,
wrong.
how you doing, girl?
No, I can
I
admit.
just
I didn't say my review. I was like, I give Trina her credit. A lot of people underestimate her as well. So I give her flowers.
and see, I didn't. You know how I am. I don't like to watch your review till I'm done with mine, just so that it can stay. We can both. It's just for the. I don't know, but I was trying to get done before your live because I was like, I can't wait. I'm gonna be the first one. Just my fingers gonna get sore just texting them. You thought your girl was gonna get my girl. Mm-mm. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just hit that with a. I was like, yeah, hit her, bam, knocked her down. Now she should have tied her up, but they had to make it soapy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So what you think gonna happen?
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I know that Spencer's probably going to be going for a while. I don't know about Esme because I don't know when her contract is either up or not. So I guess that's
Mm-hmm.
the only thing. But um, I know Esme if Esme is going to probably come back before Spencer does. I know that much.
But what they gonna do with her though? I mean, like without, like she was not lying when she said without Ace, she's just Esme, and nobody likes Esme in General Hospital, so she gonna have to come back like Heather. I'm just saying, I don't see, because she did say to Spencer she's gonna get everybody that has something to do with this, so she ain't done. But
Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to sit there and probably time her out for a little bit. I think that's probably the best thing that they can do because it's like, especially with a villain, you can only go up into a point where it's like you gotta either go away or you gotta get killed off. And I think that
right,
the actress is too good to sit there and just get rid of. So it's like just let her go away for a little bit. Don't let her be a Sheila Carter. And you know,
I'm just saying. I don't want her to be one dimensional, like, just, oh, it's about Spencer and Spencer. That's just getting weird after a while.
yeah,
But
no,
other than
it's
that,
definitely like no.
I didn't mean
It's
to
definitely no.
I didn't mean to just jump on here and start talking mess.
No. Listen, I told what did I tell you? I said whenever you want to sit there and come through, you can come through. You're part of the circle. So yes, I
What's up,
appreciate
Pete? What's up? So what else are y'all talking about on here? I know you talk about everything.
it. I do. I talk about all the shows. There's a lot to get to. Um, some stuff that wound up happening. We're gonna talk about that too. Waiting for Mrs. Lady J to come in, but other than that, we're just gonna be talking about the soap. So
You want me to hang with you a little bit, or I can get
yes,
off?
yes. Yeah, you can hang for a little bit. I know you guys sit there. Let
Okay.
me ask you a question. So when you get out of work and then you do your reviews and stuff like that, I think my worry is like how do you do it without getting burnt out? Because your reviews are kind of long sometimes. And it's like I can
Because
only
I
imagine
talk
how
too much.
long. It's not just that. It's just like I can only imagine how long your day is, and then you get out, and then you do your review, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake back up. I feel like it's a lot. So like, how do you do it?
Because honestly, certain parts of the show just gets me so fired up that I just have to say something. I watched your live with DC. I think it was DC, and you had no hair, no mustache. I think you was like fresh in the game, and you was with James. I watched that, and you were like, one day I was watching the show, and I got so fired up, and I was like, that is exactly how I feel. So I'll watch a part in the show, and it'll just fire me up, and I got to talk about it. I do, and I be meaning like my notes are probably not as long as what I'm saying, but I just get so passionate about what I'm saying. And yeah, I get all, touchy inside. I just got to talk about it. But I have been trying to get more into trimming things down because you're right. I don't want this to become like a job because it's
I just
not.
don't want you to get burnt out. I think that's my only thing because I know what it's like. Even when I'm sitting there doing a live stream to 10 o'clock, what's good, Tracy States? Even when I'm doing a live stream to 10 o'clock, and then I have to wake up at like I don't know 5 or 4 or whatever, and then doing that 5 days a week, it can burn you out.
That's
Now,
true.
luckily for me, I also get a bit of a check at the end of the month, so that it definitely does put a nice smile on my face. But I can see if I'm not careful how it can burn me out. So I don't want that to wind up happening to you
Well,
because
thank you.
so that's all.
That's why I'm working on that time management, like we had been talking about the last time, and just really trimming the fat, and not everything has to be right there, and I did get my first negative review and I thanked them for it. And they said, well, you need to take notes off of Albert and Brock. And I said, well, I'm not Albert or Brock. I'm
Yeah,
Twary and I'm a little bit differently. But I didn't care about that. But anyway, I am learning to trim the fat. I just need to learn to stop myself from adding more fat when I get into it. But like I said, I get too like hyphy. Come on, guys, y'all know how it is. You be like, and my job is pretty it's pretty sad. So I'm a social worker. I work out in the field. I'm a community healthcare worker, which is the same thing, but it's a lot of hurt out there right now, a lot. So to take myself away from that, this is like my healthy, other than reading the Bible, this is my healthy fix.
yeah,
To be like, oof, I could talk about these dumb rich people. Because guys, y'all
exactly.
know all of them are dumb and rich. But my Carly girl, y'all seen how she handled Tracy? Ooh, ooh, ah. You seen that? You seen how she handled? She had the contract ready for us.
I was listen. I was impressed. I was impressed. I
So was
listen.
Tracy. She couldn't say
Yeah,
nothing.
no, but that's good though. That's good that you could you know this is your happy space as Brock
Mm-hmm.
said, this is your happy space. You come here, you have a good time, you talk with the people, with the community and stuff like that, and it's really great. So as long as you keep doing that, and you did sit there and say somebody said that they like the longer reviews. They like
Yeah,
the longer
and
reviews.
I
So
I mean I've gotten a lot of feedback, and they actually some of them prefer it. But I have ADHD. I'm not saying everybody else in the world do, but I know that consciously, especially at night, we only got have like 20, 30 minutes. And then we're kind of like somewhere, not even 20 sometimes. So I don't know. I think the longer reviews will probably happen like the Bobby situations and stuff like that, where there's just so much in there. And I was a Bobby person. I grew up watching Bobby. Before even Carly came. So it was really emotional for me. So I wanted to share that with everybody else. And I did get a lot of feedback on my videos and stuff about like, thank you for this. And it was so, but like regular shows like yesterday, I was only like 20 minutes maybe. And the rest was really just saying, hi, this is Twary, da 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 da, like and subscribe and all that. But when there's emotional shows, I can't help it. Like today won't be long. It won't be long because I only have 2 highlights, and that's Carly and Nina coming. Tyrese, you be happy. Your girl, I feel like she's not happy. Y'all seen how she was looking. Nina's coming back with fire, baby. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how she gonna turn vengeance, and if she gonna take Valentine's idea, because it looks like Carly's handling herself pretty fine at Crimson.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And at the end of the day, just do what works for you. Like if you feel like the longer reviews work, just work it. You go
I want to
wherever
go
your
shorter.
emotions is it, but I'm
I
saying
want to
you
get
go
like
wherever
you.
your emotion. No, but I'm just saying though, like I want you to go wherever your emotion is. Like if that's your thing, you do your thing. Like that's just the bottom line. Don't
Right.
don't try to do it to match somebody else's time as far as the review. Do your own thing. If it doesn't work for you, then you can change it, but just change it because you want to change, not because you think that you should be following anyone else.
I hear that. I hear that. I still want to keep it at least 25 though, for just especially since I post so late. And
Yeah.
I know I'm posting from my phone, so that might be something else about why it's uploading forever. YouTube is just driving me crazy with that. But anyway, yeah. Nobody knew Carly and Laura. No, nobody. But I remember when Carly, because Sonny made Laura, not made, bargain with Laura. He said that he would help Laura buy deception if he let Carly, get a part of it. And everybody thought Carly wasn't going to do that good at it. And she actually did great. Everything Carly kind of has put her hand on has been pretty good, except for her own love life and her own life. But
Yeah,
her business ventures have came out to be really good. Her clubs that she's opened, except for the last one that got shot up. But, mobster stuff. It wasn't really her. It was her husband's problems that got that club shot up. But yeah, so I was kind of like on the other people saying that Carly won't be able to really do this, but why she handling her business? She handled Tracy, so that was a 1+ for me. I'm sorry, I just looked up and I seen somebody.
Oh no, that's fine. No, that's good. Like that's I mean, granted, that's part of what you do when you're doing a live stream. You talk, you answer questions, and
Yeah,
hopefully, and yeah, and then hopefully the audience understands that you are one person and you can't sit there and get to every single person.
I was
Yeah,
gonna ask you that because man, this is like, and I'm like, and you be on it. Like I feel like you be answering everybody.
I mean, I try.
I felt
Yeah,
like you did. I'm like, dang.
well, tonight's numbers are actually surprisingly a lot higher. I did because here's the thing. I did sit there and talk my live in my review that I am cutting down. I'm stopping the drama and stuff like that. I want people to just come in, have a good time. Things start happening. I'm gonna sit there and try to shut that itch down. We're just here to have a good time.
Right, right, right.
That's one of the mistakes I made during my first year of live stream is that I let stuff go too far. And that was probably some stuff I was probably a part of. Queen Gorgeous Janet was good. That was probably a part of. So that didn't really help. So it's like learn from
Well,
it and
you told me, you gave me the 11411, so I'm gonna follow that lead. I already did release a video, and I was like, I'm not even gonna do temporary. You're just gone, just fire.
yeah.
I can't. I'm not a. I'm not. You don't want me to be your mom. I'm not here to be your mom. I'm not here to police people. So I'm just gonna have to say goodbye because that's too much stress for me. I'm not gonna be just trying to do all that, especially if you're attacking people. That's not fun. Let's have some fun. We got soap talk. We got rich people to talk about that making dumb decisions, like Drew.
Now, do you think if everything works out well, you may be doing your own live stream?
I'm doing one Saturday, like
Got
you
it. Yeah, yeah.
suggested.
I just wanted to make sure that you were still on board because I didn't want to sit there and announce it. If you was like, "Hey, listen, I'm
I
not."
am doing one. I put it on my community chat, like you had suggested, and I am doing one. My first one this Saturday. I tagged you in it too.
Oh,
I
nice.
tagged
Thank
you in,
you.
Kyrie in it. But I'm doing my first one 2:00, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm working on notes. I'm pulling stuff from the week and I really want to talk about GH, but we can talk as old school to new school and we can talk about it all. I'm
Okay.
game for it. As long as we keep it respectable and have fun, I'm for it. It's all about
Good.
having fun. I haven't drank in a long time since my birthday because I almost died. But I might have a drink that time too. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. You know,
But we'll
I used
see.
to sit there, I used to sit there and definitely party. As far as the drinking last year, I'm gonna sit there and get some wine again. But like, I was kind of ODing a little bit too much last year, so I'm gonna kind of just keep it a little more restricted about how many times I'm actually drinking throughout the week, but still just have some fun. So
I OD'd on liquor. I went out with the young people and I died, and they had to resurrect me. I drank my drink. I'm a whiskey. I'm a Jameson girl. I love Irish whiskey, and I haven't drank since then. I'm gonna I'm building up. That was in December, the beginning of December. I haven't drank since then. Watch out when you turn 50, guys. You can't drink with the young folks no more. They will kill you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's so I might even do that. I just want to, I want to have fun. I want people to be relaxed, have a good time. Because it's off work season. You know how it is, Albert. When you get off work, I don't want to do work. So I'm doing this to have fun. I'm not doing this
exactly.
for anything else but to have some fun. And I keep that in mind every time I do my videos. And I always hear that. Yes,
Good.
Laura, I almost died, girl. They killed me, girl. They just kept bringing. Hey, Jessica's on here.
I know, I know, and that's what I was gonna
Weren't
sit
you
there
saving
and say.
something special for?
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Queen Jess.
that is actually very true. Yeah. So I'm gonna get into that a little bit because now I gotta sit there and think about the stuff I'm gonna say. I had an
I'm
idea.
sorry.
No, but I was gonna sit there and say I would definitely hit you up on the side because I want to make sure people know what time. Because like I'm in New York. Remember last week,
Oh
we
yeah,
kind of got messed up on
yeah.
the times. I was sitting there thinking
That
it was
was
two
so
o'clock.
bad.
No.
I felt
That
so
was
bad. Oh, Albert, please forgive me.
no. It's not your fault.
Stop.
It
No,
was
you
it
just
was
say, Twerry, I forgive you. Because I listened to our live and all I heard was, I was like, oh, it sounds like I'm in a dang zoo. And look how quiet it is right now, guys.
Listen, it's all good. Now you're okay. So I'm in New York, and right now it's 8:39 or something like that, eight something. So what time is it for you?
7:48.
Okay.
7:48. And thank you guys. And I don't look, I'm 51. I am 51 years old and I love that. And you know how you get this? You drink water and you don't take no SH stuff from anybody. I'm not cussing on Albert Slyer, but you don't take no crap from nobody. That's how you get. And you pray a lot. That's how you get it. But yeah, Laura, they almost killed me, girl. They almost killed me. I was dead alive. I was in my car, just slumped over like this. And Albert, everybody thought I was fine. They were like, "Look, she's just handling her own." They just kept bringing shot after shot, and I'm just taking it like, "Yeah, I got it. I'm good. Let me just keep drinking water." I was not good. I was not good for 4 days. I had to take a sick day off, and you know how we don't like to use our vacations being sick. So yeah, but I'm gonna try again on Monday. I mean Saturday. Is Zindy the black boy on that show?
Yeah, he's the black guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Melanie had a question for you or a comment.
Oh yeah, we Central Standard girls, and I have a lot of family in Texas. I know y'all are happy. That weather's nice down there. It's cold. Well, we actually having some pretty good weather. I'm in Nebraska, and yes, people, there are black people in Nebraska.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Because I always get that. There's black folks in Nebraska. Yes, we're a lot of us. But you want me? I know you have to get busy. I don't want to monopolize your time. I
Well,
just
I
wanted
know
to come
you.
and tease you about Esme.
No. Listen, like I said, anytime that you want to come through, you are always welcome. Just let me know, and I will sit there and tag you in
Well,
anytime,
thank you.
anytime throughout the
And
week.
your girl
And
didn't get my girl. So now,
oh, Jesus!
Albert. She
And
said,
she
cash
told
me
me.
outside.
She told me. Twirly told me. Okay, all right, I got you.
It's all love. But y'all
I'm
have a blessed night, guys. I'm gonna get off of here so this man, this young man, can do his thing and reel it.
well. Have a great video, and I look forward to watching it later on. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna watch it live. Don't be talking mess when I get off of here.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that the minute that you
Why?
click that.
Said that, you Leo. Anyway, bye, guys.
Later. That's fun. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna sit there and talk shit. Hold on, let me set the mood first. Where's my damn music at? God damn it. Okay, there we go. Duan says Esme didn't get my girl Ava either. Oh, there's still time. Jay Blue says all that stuff Olivia heard at Nina look it went through one ear and out the other. Yeah. Now Kyrie says, say what you gotta say, Jess had the right, Albert. The suspense is killing me. I'm not gonna lie, I partly want to sit there and hope that people forgot. But first of all, I do want to sit there and apologize to Jess though. I feel like and this is also kind of the Mel at the same time. Mel, let's put it this way. You don't need validation from anyone. Um, you're a very special person. You're a very special woman. And you don't need anyone sitting there giving you validation. You're a queen. Just like Jess is a queen. You know, I always sit there and give Jess compliments. I give Jess compliments. Kyrie gives Jess compliments. But at the end of the day, she knows exactly who she is. And she carries it every day. And that's just the bottom line. And I feel bad for her because it's like all that drama just is surrounded by her, and I don't feel like it's right. So I do want to sit there and apologize to you, Jess. And yes, you're a queen, and you don't need my validation to sit there and for that. That was it. It's just I saw the mess that wound up happening yesterday, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. But no, Mel, you're a good person, so just always carry it out with you. And that was pretty much the compliment, or what I had to say. Well, is that it? Just says apologize for. Was that your take on what I just said? Carrie said, "That's it. That's lackluster. I thought you were going to bring some smoke." Really? No, it's just I saw it yesterday. I saw how the whole thing played out. I saw how the whole thing played out. It was like this favor and that favor, and I'm just like, Mel, you're a unique and special person. Just own that. You know, just owns that every. Just say, yeah, LOL, I'm confused because what happened? Oh, just the whole thing yesterday. It was just like all that stuff seemed like it was just being surrounded by you, and it was just so unnecessary. It's like you come to these chats to sit there and have a good time, and it's just unnecessary. So I just want to sit there and apologize for stuff that was like that going on around you and stuff like that. That's all. Do I, Danny Bear, the one and only Gemini? How you doing tonight? Duan says, do you think Nate will sleep with Audra? I don't see why he wouldn't. She's hot. Freddie was good. Danny Bear. Uh, just some messiness that was going on um in somebody else's stream. Okay. Perry says Melanie have gotten much stronger than ever before. She didn't really take the bait either. She's way too strong to be best of. I just, Jonathan was good. Ron said, Albert, I tried to rinse and repeat, but as soon as I said, yeah, no, Ron, I know you're still waiting for your Deacon in Sheila. What's good, Jonathan? Danny said, just finished watching GH, and I'm sure Jason. Everyone is saying the same thing. Wow, these comments are coming fast as F. Yuan says, Trina took the L. She did the first time, but she won the second time. Listen, Duan, you got to sit there and give her some credit. She did sit there and bested Esme the second time. Mel says Albert Mark as Adam leaked a photo with Melissa Eclair as Connor. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Mel. Jess says Esme was. You goddamn right, Jess. Johnny Z. Eh, Jonathan, I didn't think about Johnny Z. I know. I just looked at that. I was like, that's why I kept looking at the numbers. I almost fainted, cat lady. I'm almost actually faint. You know what? Let me eat something. Gemini, it was actually good today. Like I genuinely gave it a lot of praise. Freddie says, hopefully I'll be cheering up in here. You won't believe what happened. Ooh, Freddie, what wound up happening? Freddie says, Albert also it's not your responsibility for someone else. Whereas it wasn't that deep. Anyway, Queen Jess was laughing and looked hot as hell while doing it. I know. I know. It's just LaShawn says, I'll be watching to see what will happen on Valentine's Day between Thomas and Hope. Listen, if running a woman off the cliff is not going to derail that relationship, nothing will. Exactly, Jonathan. And I was here for it. Lashanta says, did you answer my question? I missed it about Esme tying up Spencer. I missed it, Albert. I missed it about Esme tying up Spencer. Yeah, because you said that. Wait, I missed it, or did I don't really get it. I mean, he said that she had Trina hostage somewhere, so that's why she was able to tie him up. Yeah, because he wasn't going to just voluntarily do it unless Trina's life was on the line. So that's what wound up happening. But I don't know. Freddie says, so I went to my job today and the person asked how I was doing. I'm doing good because God woke me up and you won't believe what he said. You almost got God in your mouth. He's not real. What? And you won't believe what he said. You almost got God in your mouth. He's not real. I mean, I get it, Freddie. Some people are atheists. So I mean, it's not a pocket comment, but Justin said, "Good thing Olivia forgave Lois because she's no saint." I said the same thing, Jess. I said the same goddamn thing. But you know what? I may pop in for a little bit to see what Kyrie's got to say about it. But he said, I always mention God. I mean, it's, I mean, that's, yeah, but that's what you believe, though. You know, he's not, it kind of sucks, buddy, because I look at it this way. It's like you have a right to what you believe. He has a right to what he believes. As long as it doesn't get out of hand and out of pocket, and hopefully it doesn't escalate. Ron says, "Oh yes, I can't wait to see my favorite Deacon and Cheryl for sweeps. They better sneak around. They better stop sneaking around and just complain about the engagement. And hopefully, my guy is not letting it go." All right, Kyrie, I look forward to seeing you on your stream. Jay Blue says, "Kudos to the scene with Esme, Spencer, and Trina." Yes, you know, Jay Blue. You know what it reminded me of? Like a Lifetime kind of movie. It really did. It really did. Johnson says, "I think Zenday jealousy towards RJ is a little degrading for him." I mean, you know what it is, Jonathan? I'm surprised that Ridge just let it go that far. Like, him and Brooke are just not taking that seriously. And that's the thing. I'm just like, you might want to sit there and talk to your guy Zenday because he is out of pocket. Justin said, if Spencer dies, Esme will pay. Well, I mean, she's going to pay out the way. Freddie says, but the thing is, he was rude about it, and I just walked away because I didn't want to do something. Well, yeah, I think that's probably the best thing, Freddie. Um, I give you a lot of props, Freddie, for taking the high road because somebody else wouldn't have done that, and it's really not worth it. Just says, I don't know who Tracy thinks she is. Who she I don't know who Tracy thinks she is, thinking Carly needs to prove anything to her. But she does, though. That's the thing, she does. What are you talking about? Carly does have something to prove to her, Maxie, Sasha, and Deception. Okay, okay, you know what? Maybe okay. I will minus Brooklyn, but she does have something to prove to Tracy, and more importantly, she has something to prove to herself. I can see that. I can see that next that because honestly, tell you, it would make. And it's definitely not Luna's father. Well, of course not. No, 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 no. Thank you, Valerie. Yes, make sure you do hit the like button. We got about 49 to 50 people in the chat. I did not check the likes yet, but it really okay. We got 50 people in the chat. So I did not check the likes yet, but it really does actually help. But yeah, Jonathan, I do think that if it's dollar bill, it would just be very obvious. Let me check the likes. Thank you, Valerie, for saying that. Just said, nah, it's either sign the contract or not. You give your girl Carly a little bit too much credit sometimes, bro. Just as one was a former blank addict who was in the face of deception, one was a so-called fascination whose style is lackluster and Brooklyn never worked. Why prove myself to that bunch? Oh god damn, Jess. I'm gonna give you a good answer for that once I check the likes. Cause yeah, okay, so we got 30 likes, we got 52 people in the chat. Oh shit. Definitely hit the like button because it really does actually help. I'm saying mentioning God, you damn right I come from this earth and I get it. I do, Freddie. It's just you have to long as you can sit and respect that other people may not always believe in what you believe and you're able to walk away, then you're doing the right thing. Mel said there's going to be a character named Sarah that is coming on Bold and Beautiful. Okay. Just said, nah, they could either sign a contract or they can go somewhere else. But then what will Carly do, though? Jess, this is literally her first day on the job. Here's the thing, Jess. She has to prove not something to them, but she has to prove it to herself that she didn't get that job just because her boyfriend runs the company. It was Jonathan. It was. But here's my whole thing, though. Lois was 100% right. I mean, she was 100% right about Nina, but she was also 100% right about. Oh, yeah, no, definitely Jonathan. No, Wino was actually second best. Justin said, do you think Lois and Olivia were hypocrites to Nina today? Um, I don't see how. No, I don't think he's dead either, Valerie. Dave says, I think Spencer is dead. Eagle Fang just said, yeah, herself, that's fine, but everyone bringing smoke to her would all those women have their issues. Mm. You know, Jess, I can't think of anything clever to say, so I'm just going to let that go. Johnson says, I like that Lois gave Nina. Yeah, exactly. And I was there for it as well. Eagle fans say, however, Olivia had more loyalty to Sonny than her own current husband. Ned needs to divorce her. See, this is what I didn't understand. She said that she wanted to keep the peace, but you're sitting up there lying to this man, though. Freddie says, no, whether he believes that's his business, but he didn't have to. No, I agree with that. That's exactly what I said, Freddie. He was out of pocket for that. No, I agree with that, Freddie. That's why I say it was out of pocket. Kathleen said Tracy was great today. Just that Olivia is so damn stupid when it comes to that. It's not so much that she's stupid, she's disrespectful. She's letting everyone snip there. She's letting that be the town pariah when it wasn't him. To so called keep the peace. And the thing is, Lois is right. Olivia did lie to Sonny and he got shot because he didn't know that it was his son. So why is she sitting there talking about, oh, I tried to forget that? The point is, you did lie, and it did almost cost your son his life. No, she's stupid, like I said. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad for trying to correct you, Jess. Johnson says Spencer will probably be found stranded on a deserted island, a desert island. Even fans I knew GH would write Carly like she knows what she's doing, even though she has zero experience in the business of fashions. But here's the thing, though, Eagle fan. From what I understand, she was working in deception. See, that's something that I didn't know. I thought that she had zero experience, but if she says she worked for deception, then she got a bit of credibility, you know, not much, um, but a bit more than I give her. Thank you, thank you, Jay Blue. Carly does have some experience, but she's been out the game for a long time. Yes, for some time. Jakaris, I actually saw your video. I saw your General Hospital review today. I didn't get a chance to write a comment, but I did see it though. I saw it this morning. Absolutely, Freddie. Without a doubt. I've been good, Jakaris. How have you been? Like I said, I saw your review. It was good. WC says B&B ain't hitting it, but Poppy and Luna SL. It was Freddie. Like I said, I've been harsh on GH, but I give them their props today. Johnson says, who you think caused Xander ordering? You think it was Stefan? I know you say he didn't do it, but Darby said Dante got shot not because Sonny didn't know Dante was a son, but rather it was part of Dante's job as a cop to arrest Sonny. Yeah, but if he knew that it was his son, it would have been different. I know, Ron. You no, I told you it was gross. Ron, I told you it was gross like yesterday. Hey, you asked me that yesterday, Ron. No, it was gross. Queen Becky D was good. Just says I didn't love how they ended the story for Spencer. I wish they could have done something different. Like what? What do you think they could have done that was different? No, Ron. Like I said, I think it was disgusting. Like I said yesterday. Danny said GH is winning this week for sure. I haven't watched days today, but yeah, I mean it wasn't as bad as it was yesterday, but like I said, Y&R was second best. Y&R was definitely second best. Yeah, Jakar, so it's the one of James, right? It was in your stories. Yeah, you did a painting of James. I need to paint you too. Oh, I would definitely like to see that, Jakar. Let me know when you do. That'd be pretty awesome. Seriously, let me know when you're done. Freddie says, I'm in a better mood now because of you. Well, thank you, Freddie. I really do enjoy you being here. So, yeah, LaShanta Abe still got, it's been a while now. You fans, there's any chance that it is Dex himself that is trying to get Sonny whacked? Part of me did think about that Eagle thing, but I feel like that would be so stupid if they did. Because he had more than enough chance to sit there and shoot Sonny and take him out. Jay Blue says, I thought it was a good sequence from Nicholas. Yes. Ron says, well, Josh beat up now. Yes, she did. Thank you, Chikars. That'd be awesome. Danny says, I haven't watched Y&R today either, but I watched Money yesterday. Hello, Audrey trying to play it off. Yeah, she keeps lying. I don't understand that, Danny. It's like, she said that right to Nate's face. Nate was like, must have been that bad, right? For you to lie straight to my face. I plan on painting Carson. Jakars, like I said, I think that's probably my favorite piece that you've done was the Carson Boltman drawing. Like hands down. That was my favorite piece. How even Carson Boltman like that painting. Freddie, I was um I was surprised too. I give her props. Jenna says I think Poppy and Finn hooked up. Love, you do realize that they're related, right? I don't think that they plan on doing any incest. But no, Jakars, I really do like that one. Yeah, she did her thing. Wait, I'm sorry. You're Jenna says Finn was adopted. Oh. Well, Janet, then I stand corrected. Yes, you're right, Danny. You're right. I Spy says Spencer isn't going to die according to what I read. This is how they're explaining his absence while he is filming his movie. They will think he's dead until he returns. Makes sense. I know. I totally. You're right. You're right. Jed. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. AE. Hey guys, Jenny. Yes. What's good, AE? I know. I just. Yeah. That's actually very true. Thank you for. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn cat lady. Lashanta says Nikki's so arrogant. I hope Jordan gets Vicky. I mean, she was right though. She was like, "Yo, listen, you fired me. Now you got nobody to run it except for yourself." No, Jakarta. No, I was actually wrong about that. I was actually wrong about that. Exactly. No. I was actually wrong about that. Finn is adopted, so technically Finn and Poppy could have hooked up. Freddie says the only hiccup was Trina and Spencer should. I said the same thing, Freddie. But like Tori said, it had to be soapy. No, Jakara, Finn and Poppy aren't blood related. So Janet and the rest of the chat just reminded me of that. Danny says, I think Mustache is going to think Nikki and Jack are having an affair. By the way, in the chat, well, then, Jakara, why is that disgusting if they're not related? Jack being his father would definitely explain Lee's just. Well, yes. No. It would. I agree with that, Jonathan. It would actually make sense. Oh, by the way, chat, Victor, Danny's favorite character is Victor Newman. Okay? So Danny Bear's favorite character on The Young and the Restless is Victor Newman. How much blame does. Well, I'm sorry, hold on. Eagle Red says, I like Kristen Storm, but every guy she's been with since Nate has been let go from the show. How much blame does Storm get? Well, I don't think it's an actor's decision. I think it's more of the studio's decision. LaShanta says, Albert, did you hear Nick tell Vicky leave Adam alone to keep him on the straight? Yes, I did. I know some people would sit there and say it's was him being condescending, but Amber, how you doing tonight? But yeah, LaShanta, I understand that it can come across as. Are you sure Danny Bear is lying about that? Danny Bear is straight up lying about that. That is Danny Bear's favorite character. Jakar says Luna knows Finn all her life. It just ain't gonna make no sense if they did that. Okay, that's true. I give you that. Freddie says, Albert, I hope I don't bring back. No, of course not. Listen, Freddie, I enjoy you being real and being honest. And we can talk about anything that you want. It doesn't just have to be about soap operas. I always like seeing you anyway. So never think that, Freddie. Ron says Albert Deacon and show will be on next week. Thank God. Hopefully they announce she's. Oh, Ron, you're too much. Eagle Francis understand that, but Storm has not been any worthy relationship since Nate. I mean, I get that, but I mean, here's an Eagle thing. It would be out of pocket to sit there and come at the actress for something that the studio did, you know? Have a good night, Jakaris. I look forward to seeing you soon. Seeing you again. Oh, of course, Freddie. Like I said, you're my guy. I always got your back. Always know that. But no, that's the thing, Eagle fans. You can't. Like that's a studio decision. I think the minute that we start coming after the actors for things that go on with the show, that's when we start to become out of pocket. You know, Jay Blue says, I think eventually Abigail will come back alive, and Dr. Ruff and Megan are probably behind her. I can see that. That is a day's thing to kind of do. Okay, good, Freddie. Eagle fan says like Carly has not been in a meaningful relationship since Sunny. Yeah. Delia says Maxie is about to get her old thing back. Cat Lady, are you okay with that though? Them being back together? Oh no, I know what you meant. Jax? Hmm. Janice says I think Esme will get an Emmy nomination. She damn well better. Just said you were rooting for Nina today, Nina Nation, right? Absolutely, Jess. Of course, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jess. This is the difference between me and you. I will call out Nina for the crap that she does. How often do you call out the stuff that Carly does, Jess? No, I'll wait for that answer. No, this is Albert, Ariana as Nicole, and as Holly will be back. Okay. Call out Nina then. Are you serious? That's literally what I is. I'm sorry, is that a real question? Did you really just ask me that? I call out Nina all the time. Ninaisms. I mean, literally, I made a nickname for how many times Nina doesn't take accountability for her actions. I even called her out today for that, for blaming Lois for her life being turned upside down when she literally caused it. But the thing is, Jess, you don't do the same thing when it comes to Carly and her shenanigans. Lashanta says, I call Carly out. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna hold you to that. Duane says, what if they are keeping Ava free for Jason? Jess says, I didn't hear it, so it doesn't count. Jess, I that comment is so funny. I can't even be mad about that. Lobby says Albert does call out Nina. Albert does call out Nina. Out Jess. What are you talking about, Willis? Exactly, but according to Jess, since you didn't hear it, it doesn't count, which is so cute. When the truth about Nicole and Eric's baby come out, I hope Eric gives. Jonathan, I hope so too. I really do. But I actually tell you too, John, I think that he will. Danny says I was rooting for Nina today. I mean, I was too to some extent, but it's kind of hard to root for her when she blames Lois for something that she did. J Blue says yes, and I like Olivia. Come back, right? Come right back and tell her no. You take responsibility for your mess. Exactly. Icebar says Esme had to exit with Spencer until his return. They all will be back, including Nicholas. Their storyline will eventually end with Esme out. Her character is not redeemable. It's a lot more storyline. Well, Jess, I'm glad you actually heard it. But Jess, now it's your turn. Come on, now it's your turn. Danny says, I did want Nina to shut up though, so Lois would shut up. That's all. Johnson says they better change the baby's name to Derek. You know, like Baby Jude? I don't know. I'm cool with that. I do too, I Spy. It's weird because Okay, I'll give you that, Jess. But we'll see how it unfolds in the future. We'll see if you keep up your end of the bargain, Jess. That's what we'll see. Have a good night, Jay Blue. Johnson said if Nicole wasn't part of the nominee process, it's not valid. Here's something else, Jess. But no, I agree with that, Jonathan. But yes, have a good night, Jay Blue. I don't think that you will, Jess. Which is fine, but that's the difference between me and you. I call out my favorites. I call out some. When I sit there and say no one is spared the rod, I literally do mean no one is spared the rod. No one. Now says Albert Misha as Amanda is returning hopefully by February to give Phyllis a reality check. That'd be interesting. I know I feel like they really did misuse her though last time. Lashanta says Albert talk about Johnny and Chanel engagement. It was stupid and I really didn't care about it. I just, my whole thing is like I don't really care about the character. Chanel is kind of annoying. Johnny's okay, but I don't really care about their engagement. Just says I love that for you. Ron says I was so what are we going to so we are going to act like Finn will give Deacon a no. I think he would honestly tell you, Ron. I think you'd be more surprised that his 60 plus some year old mother can get pregnant. Johnson says, I'm saying this straight up. Finn is not Luna's father. He is his half brother. Or he is her half brother. A says, when is Lois going back to Brooklyn? So I take you're not a fan of Lois, huh, A? She always is so annoying, Darby. I mean, here's the thing. I just haven't noticed it, but like the more boring or the more I don't care about Johnny Chanel, the more whenever I hear it, it's just Mama, 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 don't. And it's just like, I'm sorry, how old are you? Like I get maybe it might be a southern thing or whatever, like a southern down thing or something, but it's just annoying. No, she annoys me. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Danny says Lois needs to go. Her makeup and nails were so after that. So Danny, she needs to go because her hair, her makeup and nails weren't on point. I just want to make sure that's clear. You want her to go because her hair and makeup was not on point. Isabel says Lois' character is useless. I hope she is already gone. Damn, her bad accent. Danny said, "Yeah, y'all leave Chanel alone." I was sit there and sit around it. Yeah. Oh, we have another person. We're just going to call you CJ Love. I like Johnny Chanel, but I do understand the mama thing. I don't think there's. Here's the thing. I don't think that there's a works, right? Like they're not born like Trip and Wendy are. I just I know a lot of people like them and that's cool. It's just they don't really work for me. Separately, I guess they're fine. Particularly Johnny is, but eh. And yes, welcome exactly, and welcome CJ Love. Yeah, no, I know, Mel. I know. Trust me, I know. I respect it. Yeah, I don't really care. Danny says, "Oh no, Lois is annoying as hell. They make up and nails made it work." Oh, okay. It just exaggerated the already you don't like her kind of vibe. No, I got you. Now Lashanta says Finn and Liz are boring. Yeah. Daisy Flower. Daisy Flower says, "Hi, the reporter praised Nina was so fake. Maxie ran crimson." Yeah, but let's not sit there and try to take away what Nina did with Crimson now. Like Nina brung Crimson back from the brink of death. Yes, Maxie did help her, but I mean, you got to sit there and give my girl some props though, Daisy Flower. While bringing in Charlie's father Jimmy to cause trouble. Yes, I agree with that, Jonathan. That was always a missed opportunity. You know, his son dies and he doesn't even come back to Salem to see what happened. Yes, no, I agree with that. Just that not giving her. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Jess? What'd you just say? Not giving her. Wow. See, that's the problem, Jess. Because, like I said, Nina could sit there and save a bus full of children, and you would still not give her props. God damn, Jess. Deja Flower says Nina didn't bring it back. Maxie taught her. Nina. She did, but when Maxie was gone, Nina eventually had to run the company, and she did a great job. Nina did a great job when she ran that company. So you can't not give her props. Yeah, I saw it too. Now when he said that he was telling her about delaying the wedding, but then he wound up doing it anyway. While she was in Nixon Falls, eh, she was still running some stuff to Daisy Flower, but we're gonna have to agree to disagree with that. I would give her 10%. Well, okay, Daisy Flower, that's pretty generous of you. I agree with that, Jonathan. Like I said, it was definitely a missed opportunity. I didn't like how Ava treated Charlie, even though Charlie was a scumbag. Um, Darby says Lois has main character syndrome when she's a supporting actress at best. Very true, AE. Oh, here's the thing, AE. I hope she does. I hope she does. LaShanta says, I remember you said Nina had Maxie, who Carly got as I did. As you said, she stands alone. That's why Tracy was giving her so much smoke because it was like, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to run this company into the ground. Everything Olivia said to Nina was true. Yes. Agent Fly, yes, I will agree with you on that. Terry Eskin says Maxie is a little dipsy, but she can still handle Crimson. And so can Nina. Listen, Nina is the truth, okay? Nina is an amazing character. Okay, let me really try to explain that. Hold on. She brings something in. I feel, I'm going to sit there and say this. Nina is a more interesting character than Carly. There. Nina's a more interesting character than Carly. Freddie, I didn't notice that. Listen, Lois does actually look good. She's not on Donna's level, but she looks good. You know, Nina started a word, Nina can go. Yeah, but if she goes, then you take the fun away. Nina can't go because I think that Nina is a more interesting character than And Carly, Duane says, Albert, you admitted Nina is amazing. But I had to sit there and kind of reword that. Danny says, Albert's in love with Nina, just like you're in love with Victor Newman, right? Because Victor Newman is Danny Bear's favorite character. And he says, Nina has many layers. Look at Liz with no layers. Hmm. I think she does. I don't know. Darby says Maxie has to stop connections, but Nina run the business first. That's a team. Exactly. Exactly. Right there. Right there. Darby said it. You know, Jess, I don't have anything to say to that. I don't have anything to say to that, so I'm just gonna let that. I'm not in love with mustache. You mean the great Victor Newman? Danny, if you're gonna sit there and talk about Victor Newman, put some respect on his name. What's the matter with you? I'm just saying, Tracy. I'm just saying. You really think the Rays are going to go out run if Sheila has a baby? Daisy Floyd says, I'd rather watch Carly over Nina. Come on now. Oh, that's cool, man. Johnson says Nina's conflict. Exactly. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to reword it. That's all. Just had to reword it, Becky Dean. I can agree with that. No, Rena is she's a dime. Yeah, no, I'm not exactly a fan of that mustache. I'm not. Danny says Albert's glad Sonny's with Nina. Sonny's mad at Nina. Listen, Danny Bear, I think if you just confess your feelings that you like Victor Newman, you get excited whenever Victor is on screen because he is just that entertaining. Why don't you just admit your feelings, Danny? Stop lying to yourself. It's so hard to sit there and lie to yourself. Oh, come on, Daisy. You don't mean that. You don't mean that. Stop it. Gemini's, yeah, see? Like I said, Gemini, listen, I gave it a good review today because it was on point. LaShanta says, now I know Rena's a 10. I wouldn't go that far. Um, she's a little bit lower than Donna, but yeah, she's a pretty good. I give her a lot of yeah. Lady Plus Nina is immature. I never grew up since she came out the coma. She is more of a match for Carly. Okay. Nina is planning on taking Carly and Drew down. Okay. Oh no, yeah, Darby, no, she's definitely an A. She's definitely an A. I would definitely give her an A. Oh, come on, Lashanta. You know men don't care about a woman's IQ. Most men don't. We not looking at that. We're not. We just not, Lashanta. Ice Spot says, I'm glad Sunny is mad at Nina for now, but that will change when Carly sees that Sunny and Nina are back. That will be Nina's sweet revenge. I Spy, I'm here for it. You speak my language. You speak my language. I Spy. Being knocked up at least is drama, not this stupid toast. Oh, Ron, never change. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm good. I'm doing good, Amber. How you doing? Yeah, but Daisy Flower, Carly and Jason just seem so weird to me. When I said down where the only people Nina is taking down is her relationship with Grant. All right, Ambassador Sam, where have you been at? I've seen you. Well, thank you. I've seen you a lot in James reviews. I was wondering if you forgot about me, Ambassador Sam. Yeah, I've been very busy. I haven't had got a chance to do TikTok. I'll try to be back on this sometime this week though. Oh shit. Seriously, let everyone whoa, hold on. God damn. Seriously, let everyone thank Ambassador Sam for the 20 gifted memberships. Wow. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate you so much. Holy shit. Yes, let's everyone thank Ambassador Sam for that. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Ambassador Sam is a G. Seriously. Is that exactly Danny Bear? Wow. A lot of some people I don't even know. One Punch Man? Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, Jackie P is a member again. That's awesome. Valerie's a member. That's awesome. Wow. It's actually funny. I saw that too. I saw that. I literally looked at that name. Exactly. Thank you so much, Ambassador Sam. That is a wow. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh my God. It's funny, Law, because I saw it. I went on my phone and I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, look at that, Drew. And Drew is in the chat. Yes. Johnson says Nina kind of reminds me of Sammy Brady from Days. I wish I would have actually been there for the Sammy Brady stuff. That's right, people. Drew is a member. And what's good, Crystal? Nina had that look after she threw the magazine on the desk. Oh yeah, she's definitely coming for someone. Shout out to you too. Grams TV, what's good, Grams? It's been a hot minute. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, that's interesting though. Freddie says, well, Jason tapping next week. I'm looking for it. Oh, yes, that's right. Me and Jonathan, we're gonna sit there. We're gonna have a good time. I'm actually looking. I knew I had to sit there. I gotta make a note of that tonight. Ambassador says, you're welcome, sir. Great things for you this year. Well, thank you, Ambassador Sam. Seriously, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. This year is gonna be a good year. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And so I appreciate you, appreciate having you on my side. Thank you, Ambassador Sam. That's right. Let's everyone thank Ambassador Sam again. Lashanta says if you do dirt, stand on it. You know that I agree. I think that's probably the only thing about Nina is like if she owned it. Yes, thank you again, Ambassador Sam. But yes, that's my whole thing though with Nina, like stand by it. You know, if you're gonna sit there and screw people over, which is fine because, you know, Carly, you know, Prashanta says how that reporter just walking around. Well, she's a reporter. Makes sense that she'll be in the building. Just a yeah, that reporter's so weird and then ass kisser. Danny says, I hope new writers write Nina better. She should just own. Yes. See, that I agree. Yeah, but the reporter actually, you know, was talking to Nina as well. So, Freddie says, so I'm guessing Jason was the one who shot at Sunny since Sunny said, yeah, that's the running theory. And, you know, granted, it would make sense. But also, I also feel like it's too obvious. It's too obvious. So, A says no security. She didn't have a visitor's badge. Hmm. Well, yeah, I guess but then sometimes I sit there and I look at some of these soaps. And I'm like, if I use too much logic, I'm just gonna want to give myself a nosebleed. I mean, Ice Watch says, how did Jocelyn win an Emmy after this year? And Esme character, Trina character, and Spencer were better this year than Jocelyn. Well, I know Mrs. J is not going to be happy with me, but I don't really understand how she was put up against a bunch of kids to sit there and win an award. That that don't sit right with me. That doesn't make sense. Just as it would be cool if it was Jason, but why would he be shooting at Sunny? I mean, if he was brainwashed and everything like that, you know, he was hurt, you know. He says, "I get it," and I'm over it, and I'm gonna no, I get it, I get it. Just said because they didn't submit for the Emmys, and I knew you were gonna say that. Daisy Fly says, "But have you never watched the Oscars?" No, I haven't. No, I've not. I'm just saying, Daisy Fly. It's like I looked at those kids' faces, and it was heartbreaking. Ambassador Sam, good evening, everyone. Sir, I will be in touch. Thank you again, Ambassador Sam. You are a G, and I appreciate you. You have a great night. Data Flow said children competed against adults. I mean, I get that, but it doesn't feel right. It just says, oh, well, they'll be okay. Well, goddamn, Jess. Daisy Flower says a 12-year-old competed against Meryl Streep. Yeah, but Daisy Flower, you understand how even that sentence just sounds out of pocket. Johnson says Johnny could be shooting at Sonny because he now works with Blackman. That'd be an interesting story. That'd be an interesting story, Jonathan. I don't know how they can pull that off though. I don't know if the actor's on contract with Days of Our Lives though. I mean, I get it's the business Daisy Flower, but uh, it's just kind of shitty though. That's all. Like it is. Johnson says the daytime Emmy should have a 16. Exactly. See, and this is my whole thing. The little boy from the Emmys looked like someone stole their can. Thank you. Okay, then that can work. Then Jonathan, then that can work. Thank you, Freddie. What's a goddamn reason? Well, if they want it to be handled with kid gloves, and they shouldn't be. So what? That's life. Well, that's pretty heartless. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, yeah, that's cool if you wanna, just be kind of cold hearted. That's cool too, I guess. That's if that's the way you wanna go, Deji Fly, that's cool. Curry says I'm back. That book is boring. I'm playing. I'm still studying. Well, Curry, I'm looking forward to you bringing the heat for a little bit. JUS King says they need to have a young adult category in the juniors. That's what I'm sitting there saying. It's like it just comes across out of pocket. Like Freddie says, they look like they got their candy stolen. They're like 10 and 8 up against a woman who is a much better actor because she's a lot older. It's something that just comes across as out of pocket to me. That's all. And I know it sounds kind of shitty because it's like I'm taking away um, from Edom Coy's skills, and I'm not. But if they did, like Cherry Ice Cream says, Deja Paul said this is why daytime is looked down upon because when children lose at the Oscar, nobody whines about it. It's fair. I'm just saying, I just don't like the feeling of it, you know? It's just, exactly, Cherry Ice Cream. It's like, Carrie says, I'm getting dragged all night by Lois fans. Like, seriously? Carrie, I'm gonna have to take a look at that post. I'm gonna have to take a look at that post. He says, I don't know how much longer the Emmys will be around. It has been a hot mess for years. Yeah. Crystal says, if the shooter is Jason, he could be mad that they gave up his relationship with Curly. And I think it's more of, I don't think Jason would actually be mad like that. Exactly, Jonathan. I think it would have to be brainwashed and just say your feeling is not going to change anything. I'm sorry, what? My feelings ain't going to change anything. Did you just hear what she just said? Why is it? Carrie said, yeah, they're dragging me. I'm defending myself against eight. What? That's what I said to her. I was like, yo, are you serious? I suppose that the kids need to learn how to handle losses in show business. In show business, they will have many disappointments. Better learn now. I mean, I get that. I'm just not there saying it's like Terry Aiken said, there should be a separate category for them. You know, going up against somebody like Mel Street is like, what's even the point? They just wasted money to sit there and submit. That's what it felt like. Just let me ask you a question. If it was anybody else other than Ina McCoy, would you still have that same energy? Would you have that same energy if it was somebody else other than Eden McCoy? All right, I'm gonna check it out. All right, I'm gonna have to sit there and read that. Yeah, exactly. I want you to, I get, there's a certain level of loyalty, but like I feel like sometimes that can tend to cloud your judgment if you I feel like that can kind of tend to cloud your judgment. Freddie says, I'm not really a big fan of mind control storylines, example, like when Victor held Drew captive for 2 years. Ace says maybe they need a 12 and under category. I think Ace needs an Emmy. However, this Jason storyline will go, I still be watching. Yeah, I mean, I just want to see because I've never actually seen the Emmys before. Johnson says my theory is Pikeman has Jason held captive for information on Sunny and Johnny Z working for them and didn't want to pass up an opportunity to take out Sunny. Maybe. Danny says I don't care about award shows, but that category looks hella goofy. It is. It is. That's what I'm saying. It's out of pocket. And I know people can sit there and say, "Oh, when you come after Eden McCoy, you Smith is saying she didn't deserve to win." I'm not saying she didn't deserve recognition. I'm saying that she shouldn't be going up against people that are younger than her. I don't think any actor should. Krista says, I've seen Jason being pissed at Sunny. There's a lot of feelings there, and Jason loved and married Carly. He might feel Sunny did him wrong. We're going to see. Danny says maybe Jason does know what he's doing by shooting. I mean, he did miss every shot. Jason was a great shot. Now, Johnson says Jason is calm and cool, and him being upset over whatever going on between Sonny, Carly, and Nina would be way too out of character. And I agree. Is said it perfectly, Jonathan. Harry says multiple people talking about what the F is wrong with you. I'm like, what the F is wrong with you? Others are dragging Nina like, no, tomorrow I'm holding my own. But damn, I don't hold back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit there and really look at this post. That's crazy. Ron says those little kids can't have the same storyline as Josh. They're just yeah, it's more it's ZK. Leave Nina alone. She's had enough problem. ZK is down with Nina Nation. Ain't that right, ZK? ZK, it's also really good to see you again. I've been seeing some familiar faces and I've been seeing some new faces. And you are a familiar face, so it's good to see you again. That's right, ZK. You are Team Nina. God damn it. There we go. There we go, ZK. It's good to have you back in the fold. Ice says, why would Jason try and shoot Sunny over Carly's mess? Yeah, it is kind of a. Mm. Johnson says, I don't think Jason is the shooter. I think Pikeman is holding him for info and he refused to cooperate. He's being tortured by them. The shooter is more likely someone else. Makes more sense. Becky says Nina needs a good lobotomy. Well, so you know Becky, you know I'm gonna support my girl Nina. Exactly, Duane. Hashtag Nina Nation, baby. Johnson says another thing is if Jason was a shooter, he would miss. Yeah. CK says her man is gone. She lost her job. My girl is going through it. There we go. There we go, ZK. Like I said, it's good to have you back back on the right side. Maybe Jess will be there one day. You know, Jess is a stubborn one, but maybe she'll be there. Be back. Danny says maybe Jason's mom was scanned for info. Yeah, but he also has brain damage stuff too. Becky said, "Yeah, go right ahead." Like I said, ZK, I've been doing my best to sit there and clean up the chat and keep the drama down and everything like that. So I'm glad you're back. Spy says if Jason comes back with brain problems and memory loss again, I'm done. Well, I mean, the thing is, already had like he already had brain damage. That's why the program didn't work with him like it did Drew, from what I understand. Oh, of course, GK. Listen, it was hell on me also. When I stopped to sit there and think about all the stuff that was going on. And ZK, like I said, we've been actually having some really fun discussions, very chill. Not none of the BS that wound up happening last year. So I've been enjoying it as well. That's the trend that's going to continue. A says honestly, don't think Jason is neat. No, I feel like I should well, I can't do a poll here, but I've heard from different people that some people aren't excited that Jason is coming back. I'm one of those people, but I can appreciate other people's opinions even if I don't agree. Oh, of course, GK, of course. Laura B says, Ash already said, I said that already about the brain damage people just ignore me for some reason. Well, I'm sorry if I missed your comment though. John says, yes, yes, Jason is needed now more than ever. Listen, this episode was great, even without Jason, but saying, Deja Flaw says, my best friend just said the children under 13 shouldn't be nominated if they don't want to compete. Freddie says if Nina owned it, maybe she would be. Yes. See, that I agree. That I agree. Freddie said this is why nobody rocks Nina. She constantly putting the blame on the rest of the world instead of just admitting she did this more out of spite, reporting Carly and Joe. See, yeah, and that's where I get my whole Nina-isms from. Because it's like she literally tries to twist things around and always makes herself the victim. Just says, Albert, you better give Dex his props. No, yeah, I didn't actually do it in the review. No, I give him his props. I give him his props. I gave him his props yesterday because he knew he wasn't fast enough to get to Sonny and Ava, but he called on the walkie-talkie so this way they can give him a head start. So yeah, I gave him his props even yesterday. I give Dex his props. Listen, when I think he does something worthy, I give him his props. Yes, I give him his props today. Crystal said Jason has been gone for a while. He's bound to be a little different. Crystal, I'll tell you this much. If your theory is correct, I will sit there and give you a shout out on that. On my review, I will sit there and give you a shout out on in my video. Daisy Flower says that Trina scene made me mad. Why did it make you mad? I'm very curious about that, Daisy Flower. I mean, for me, Trina has always been kind of, but I give her props today. Why didn't take the wrench and I think the only thing for me was why did she not tie Esme up? That's my own, and that's for both of them. She was just like, just let her bleed on the floor. Yes, yeah, that's what I was gonna sit there and say. That was the only thing I was disappointed. Yeah, why didn't she take the needle? You ever why did they inject Esme? Why didn't they inject Esme? No, you that I will give you yeah, I agree with you on that. Johnson says Days is currently showing episodes with the tent writers when they get back to Ron. Okay, good. I'm hoping so, Jonathan. Because it's flipped. You know, I used to sit there and always give Dave so much props, and now it's like, what are y'all doing? Like y'all making me look bad. I've been sitting there propping y'all up. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Jonathan, I'm hella disappointed. Cause you know how much I've been sitting there propping Days. Freddie says, yeah, if Nina would just been honest knowing her age, I think a lot of people will respect her. Of course, they won't like what she did, but it would be more honest. Yes, and I agree with that. I agree with that, Freddie. Have a good night, Fred. Have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. It was really good to see you again. I enjoyed it too, ZK. He says it was a great day. No Kristen and Molly. Christine and Molly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. And we have another person who I cannot pronounce. Omar? Hi, new member. I'm gonna have to get your name. Omkar? What? All right. But I'm gonna sit there and end the live stream right here. I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was actually a lot of fun. I appreciate Ambassador Sam again. I appreciate everyone here. We had a great time. I appreciate some of the new faces and I appreciated the returning faces. Deja Flower, you're one of those people. ZK, thank you for joining. It's good to see you again. Deja Flower, I mean, we don't always agree on stuff, but it's nice always to have you in the chat. So thank you so much for being here. And I hope I get to see you again. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Queen Janet. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend Jonathan. Yes. Join us next time for another edition of Soap Chat. Yes. Thank you. And have a good night, Crystal. Crystal Waters. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, AE. It was really great to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. This was a lot of fun. Thank you again, Freddie. Thank you for coming through tonight. I appreciate you. It's a good talk. Like I said, you can always sit there, hit me up about anything, you know. Thank you, Danny Bear. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jonathan. Yes, make sure you do hit the like button on the way out. I can't believe we have some. Oh, have a good night, cat lady. So this is fun. Becky D says I enjoyed the chat. Company had a great night, everyone. Thank you, Queen Becky D. Thank you so much, and thank you, Dana Bay. You have a great night. Um, again, thank you, Ambassador Sam, for being a G. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, I will see you on the next live stream. Laters.